You're married and you and your husband are in an open relationship. You wanted to do a BBC Gangbang in your wedding dress.
Yes. My real actual wedding dress. Wow. When we were actually about to get married, we were like, wouldn't it be so funny, if a bunch of your friends came and banged me on our wedding night? Secretly, we really wanted that to happen, but unfortunately, all of his friends were married and none of them were interested in doing something like that.
Who wants to my wife?
So anyone who's interested here, we are going to be doing a bang right after the dinner. So don't eat too much if you're interested in my wife.
It wouldn't be completely unexpected to the family.
Tell us about shooting the scene. How many guys were at the bang? Did the dress get ruined?
There was 5 guys. It was all BBCs. The wedding dress did not get ruined. They did take it off pretty quickly at the beginning because they just they wanted that thing off of me.
Yeah, for sure.
I just got completely destroyed because, as you can imagine, these are professional male talent too.
Who was it?
Huge.
Jason Love?
I can't even remember. I blacked out during it.
Yeah, blacked out is a good way to put it.
2 goons, not 1 but 2 goons. 2 goons, 7 hours in the bathroom.
I
Richard
like
Glaze.
the
And I'm
the
Danielle
belly
Renae.
button ring.
And you are watching
I have a
Goons.
snap-on belly button.
This is one of the most
No.
This is one of the most psychotic things
I
you'll
can't-
ever hear in your life.
I carry a snap-on belly button ring in my satchel where my wallet is and my dick pill. It's just in case someone's willing to hook up with me, then I'll snap it on them.
Wow, you really like it. You're prepared.
Yeah, dude.
I love staring at it as the hips when someone's riding.
Yeah.
I love staring at the a point of concentration.
That's such a wild.
Should I pull mine out just a little
my
bit?
God.
You're
Is
gonna
that
drive
good?
him crazy,
Just
dude.
tease it on the top.
Yeah. He's gonna have
He's not
to.
gonna be able to concentrate.
He's gonna have to flip his dick up into his waistband if you do that.
But some people say it's I think it looks it's not just the belly button ring. I think body jewelry, have you ever worn one of those things that loop over, like one of those gold chains?
Yeah, like the long chain. That goes
I think that's the
down.
hottest thing ever.
Yeah.
It just it gives it a little extra.
Makes me
poof.
think of what a sultan would have on one of those girls with the veil. They would have
Yes.
Yeah.
shiny metal on them or something as they feed them grapes.
Oh,
that kind of
yes.
It
stuff.
draws attention to that area. And
Oh,
I feel like
yeah.
this is just such a sexy area of a woman's body.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
their stomach.
Yeah.
So I have this and then I have my tramp stamp. So
Oh, do
I
you
got
really?
all the attention in this area.
What's your tramp stamp? What do you got there?
It's a butterfly.
A butterfly.
Yeah.
Classic, dude.
How did you do you feel now? Because when you got it, when did you get it?
I got that the day I turned 18 was my tramp stamp, and I got my belly button pierced the day I turned 16.
Oh, whoa.
So I was like, give me all the attention.
Yeah. You've been holding on to that for a while.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And you guys did one of in terms of attention on something. This scene is wild. You got signed with Wifey.
Yes.
You're like, we're going to do a crazy scene. You pitched them this idea that because you're married and you and your husband are in an open relationship. He's also a performer. You wanted to do a BBC gangbang in your wedding dress.
Yes.
That-
It was all my idea.
Your real wedding dress.
My real actual wedding dress.
Wow.
Yeah. So we have all of these situations that happen, and they all happen because of funny little jokes that we're making sometime, me and my husband. We're like, oh, when we were actually about to get married, we were like, wouldn't it be so funny, if a bunch of your friends came and gangbanged me on our wedding night? How funny would that be? And secretly,
Good chuckle. Oh!
A lot of dudes wouldn't find that very funny, let me tell you. Holy shit. Yeah.
okay, we're weirdos, but secretly, we were
I don't think it's weird, by the way.
Yeah, thank you. Secretly, we were we really wanted that to happen, but unfortunately, all of his friends were married, and none of them were interested in doing something like that. So,
So you actually pitched the idea, though, to
Yeah.
the friends.
yeah. Well, no, we didn't talk to them. We
Okay.
didn't talk
That's
to
so
them.
funny,
We were like, it's not going to happen.
The invitation?
No, when they hold the speech, the glass, and everyone's this big speech. Who wants to fuck my wife?
So anyone who's interested here, we are going to be doing a gangbang right after the dinner. So don't eat too much if you're interested in fucking my wife directly after this.
It wouldn't can be completely unexpected to the family,
but
you know.
Your friends that are not in the industry must know. Like
They know,
yeah,
for sure. I mean, there's been a couple of them that I have fucked too. So.
Ooh.
Yeah. I actually fucked one of my husband's friends the very first day that I met him. They spit roasted me. He was I got hired to be a stripper for his best friend's bachelor party.
Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, good friend.
This is great stuff, yeah.
Shit. That's what, dude, yeah, hey, you know, we've been friends for a long time. Why doesn't my wife give you a lap dance, then we spit roast her?
So was this before you were in the industry, or were you like, was this while you were in the industry, or?
I wasn't shooting mainstream then, but I had been stripping off and on for like 6 years, and I was a webcam model at the time for my free cams.
Yeah.
Okay,
but before we get too far away, tell us about shooting the scene. The gang. How many guys were at the gangbang? Did the dress get ruined? Like
something got ruined. I don't know if it was the dress.
There was, I think it was 5 guys. I'm starting to like forget sometimes how many people and who was in everything. There was 5 guys. It was all BBCs. The wedding dress did not get ruined. They did take it off pretty quickly at the beginning because they just they wanted that thing off of me.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I just got completely just destroyed because, as you can imagine, 5 BBCs. These are professional male talent too. Like this is no joke.
Was it like who was it? Like
huge.
Jason Love?
Let's see. We had. I'm drawing a blank now. Who's there? I can't even remember. I blacked out during it.
No worries, dude. Yeah, blacked out is a good way to put it.
But literally, sometimes when you're like having a gangbang, that like actually happens. You kind of like are in this like survival, like fight or flight mode. Yeah. And sometimes you like actually kind of forget about like what's happening. You're just like so in the moment that you literally sometimes kind of black out.
Who did we have on who called it you're like dick drunk or dickmatized?
Jennifer White. I
Jennifer
think
White, yeah.
You dick drunk.
Yes, seriously.
Wow, that's crazy. And so when you contacted Wifey being like, I want to shoot this scene, where they're like, oh yeah, fucking absolutely, that's incredible.
Yeah. So they had posted something on their Vixen Twitter, I believe it was, saying that they were going to start a new website that had real couples on it. Yeah. And so I was like, oh, this is perfect for us. So I reached out to them and they set up a meeting and I was like, hey, I just want to throw this little idea out here for you guys. Mm-hmm. Can I do a BBC gangbang in my real wedding dress?
They loved it.
And they were like, yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Well, it's always nice though. I mean, it really is when someone comes to the with something, right?
Yeah.
Like you're just not doing this, hey, I'm interested in working with you. I've got ideas. They've got to love that.
Yeah, and it was cool that it was like my real fantasy, you know? Because like a lot of times you show up on set and of course it's fun. Like I love fucking. I always have an amazing time. But it's always like their storyline, you know? So I still enjoy it. But like this time it was my actual fantasy. So that was really, really cool to have that put into a mainstream production.
That's so cool. Do you have any other fantasies that you're like, I got to get this? And do you have like a fuck it list? That
two podcasters, like doing a podcast, being gangbanged by 2 podcasters.
I'm totally down. I do like to fuck people as a thank you. You know,
really?
Yeah. I think it's so nice. Like, what is the best way to show a man that you are so thankful for something that they've done for you? You know, but to fuck them.
That's incredible.
Yeah, I can't. I mean, it's hard to beat that argument. Yeah, no, it is. Yeah,
a lot of these rooms are sending gift baskets. Like, open the legs.
Yeah, that's lame. That's all they really want.
Yeah. Very original.
Yeah, no, I think you make a lot of friends that way. You make a lot of people happy. Holy moly.
I'm like, thanks for helping me move everything into my new house. Like, maybe I'll just fuck you next week.
So with that being said, has there ever been a situation where you wanted to thank a man and he was not even knowing that this was going to happen? Like offset, just like, again, like move or something like that. Has that ever happened?
Yeah, I mean, I did fuck someone one time as a thank you for actually helping me move. And I don't think they were like expecting it, but they were like, heck yeah, let's do this, you know? And I do have some IOUs for fucking for like people who've helped me with other things, you know? Like there's one guy, he's like, he's helped me get my Instagram account back multiple times, but we're just like never in the same area. So whenever we're in the same area the next time, like I'm going to fuck him.
Wow. Oh my God. Dude, you're going to have so many people in your DMs be like, yo, I do HVAC.
I am all for it. Help me.
Let me look under your car hood.
Yeah. You'll never have to do anything again.
I
I'm
cannot.
just a sweet poor woman. Help me.
I honestly cannot wait till this episode comes out and the first video that goes viral. I'm like, "Hey, lady, where's my pussy at? Where's my dick hard?"
Just deliver it on a silver platter.
That's wild. Oh my God. That's cool as hell. So how did you were monogamous prior to meeting your husband?
Yeah, for the most part. I think I had like a couple of situations where like one time I fucked like 2 guys back to back. And then there was another time where I fucked, I think it was another couple when I was dating this one guy. But for the most part, it was like all pretty much monogamous. But I have always been kind of like a little bit of a slut.
Okay, yeah,
So.
it's in the DNA.
Yeah, it's in there. I mean, I was like 16 years old, like at spring break, flashing my titties, getting disqualified from a bikini competition.
Oh my God. Yeah, disqualified. Doesn't meet the age requirement.
Literally, the guys running the events are getting arrested.
Like, Jesus, shut it down.
They definitely check stuff nowadays, but that was back then, and that was kind of like the Wild West.
Fuck. Dude, that's crazy. Holy shit.
So it's always been in there.
But so what, like, it was always in there, but what kind of blossomed it? How did you go from like, okay, you know, I'm going from maybe like a little bit of exploration, I know I'm a little bit of a slut, to being like, I'm a professional?
I think it was a little bit of a slow progression. Of course, I was like more comfortable with it, so I became a stripper. So I was kind of in that lifestyle.
And where was this? Where were you stripping?
I started off in New Orleans.
Oh, wow.
Really?
Yeah.
We were just there a couple weeks ago.
at the Penthouse in New Orleans.
Amazing?
Yeah, I loved that club. Like the women were beautiful, like
That
southern
city is
southern
amazing.
beauties, and all the men who came in there were like businessmen in their suits, and they spent so much money. It was like such a good experience.
Yeah,
there.
and I feel like your style, you're very like Southern belle, blonde, big boobs.
Yeah.
Like this is the kind of lady that's like sitting drinking sweet tea on the porch of a plantation. That's the kind of
yeah, pretty much.
kind of vibe. They love that down there.
So yeah, I was a stripper, and then I got into the webcam. So like my mind started opening up to all this stuff. I was always interested in all of these kind of things, but just kind of started developing. And then once I met my husband, and you meet someone that you can actually like talk to stuff like that, and he was kind of like, he was a bull before he met me.
In cuck relation, yeah.
Yes. So he was interested in that and kind of presented that idea to me. And of course I was a slut. So I was like, yeah, I mean, let's try it. That sounds kind of fun.
How did you guys meet? Like, what? Just because did you say you were before him? You were married, or no?
I have been. I got married when I was like 19. I was married for several years.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. But my current husband, we have been married for about 3 years, together for 6, and we were both in Lake Havasu at the same time,
Arizona.
And I was on Tinder, and so he was like swiping. He found me on Tinder. I had my Instagram attached so I could get more followers. I was like one of those girls.
Smart.
And I saw that he was following me. I looked at his profile, and I was like, oh, he's like super, super handsome. And I sent him a message because he had pictures with his family and stuff like that, and no wife in the pictures at that time.
Yeah.
And I sent him a message, and I said, "Hi, Daddy." I was like, that's kind of funny because he's a dad.
Yeah.
So I sent him a message that said, "Hi, Daddy," and of course he saw like some professional pictures that I had on my Instagram already at the time. I was like kind of getting into that, dabbling in that. And so he sent me a message back, and he was like, "I know you're a working girl."
Oh, wow. That's
And
amazing.
he was there with a bachelor party, his best friend's bachelor party at the time. And so I was like, how did he know that? But I mean, I am, so let's try and make some money.
Yeah.
So I was like, hey, like, you know, you're here for a bachelor party. Like, why don't you invite me and my friend to your boat? We'll come dance on the houseboat and party with your friends and do our stripper dances and everything, and pay us $500 each, and we'll call it even. And then we had like a cool place to go hang out with like some good looking guys too.
Was this during spring break or something when all the boats were out on Lake Havasu? Because I know there's
no, it wasn't that time. I think it was like in the middle of summer, because I remember it just being hot. It was super hot.
Because have you ever seen the videos of Spring Break Lake Havasu?
No.
So it's basically a bunch of boats and people are partying and people are fucking. It's probably not as crazy now.
I don't think it's as crazy anymore, but yeah, it used to be like topless, just all girls wearing pasties. Everyone's super wild there. I think it is still known to be like a little bit more wild, but it's definitely not like it used to be.
I think everything's kind of has to calm down with social media, because you want to have fun, but you don't want to be filmed and be on someone's Instagram story, or the next thing is like, you know, like a World Star, they're just filming people fucking, and you know,
I do.
Well, yeah, right.
I think everyone's just party poopers now.
Yeah.
Fair. Now, something that from doing some research on you, this has come up on the pod quite a few times, and we never really had a definition for it. This is what JJ really likes, okay? So it comes up that JJ likes the idea of being with a lady and watching her get fucked and then fucking her after she's been fucked and sitting in the corner, jerking off, all that kind of stuff.
Yes.
But he doesn't identify as a cuck.
Yes.
And so you have the whole breakdown. Please break down the difference between cuck and what you guys do.
Okay, so I think for like the actual definition of a cuck as far as like the lifestyle goes, it's like degrading. It's like talking shit to them, like, you have a small dick, you can't fuck me as good as this big dick, and like it's mostly watching. And usually I feel like the cucks in that situation do not actually fuck you. If anything, they're like licking up the cum off of you and stuff like that afterwards. Yeah. So it's like very degrading and it's not like super involved. Whereas like what me and my husband do, now, sometimes he does watch, so everyone's like, oh, he's a cook. But it's not degrading. Like, my husband is very masculine. He joins in sometimes and fucks me at the same time. Like, sometimes he likes watching, you know.
That's my jam.
Yeah. But I don't degrade him. I don't call him names. Like, he is an equal, basically, to the other guy, you know, and like we all enjoy this experience. And of course, sometimes I do go and have experiences all by myself and I like film it and bring it home for him so he can watch it and stuff, but it's not degrading. And my husband does enjoy it. He gets turned on by
that's my thing too.
Yeah, seeing me fuck other people and just the whole idea of it. So
well, there's an actual term someone just told us.
It's Hotwife. This is how we learned it.
Yes,
it's Hotwife.
Called Hotwife.
Yes.
Yeah, I like, and was that is that kind of what Wifey was doing? Was talking about Hotwife?
Yes. So that's what they built their whole brand off of, was having real couples, specifically Hotwife couples.
Hotwife. So people who don't want to, and again, I've said this before. Shout out to our cuck kings who like to be degraded and, you know, with your small dicks and
we don't discriminate.
We don't discriminate. You have an inadequate dick, and that's fine with us. But no, I'm in the camp. Like, sure, there's been moments where I was like kind of seeing someone and there was a hot situation, like a little kind of, but no, I like the whole reclaiming. That's the hot thing to me.
Yes, the reclamation sex is a big part of it
reclamation
too. Like, my husband loves like fucking me afterwards. And like taking his territory back. He explains it. He's like, yeah, you liked that, didn't you? But like, you're mine. You know, it's a very like manly, masculine kind of thing. In
a weird way, and people will like probably slam me in the comments for saying this. That is a very, very masculine thing.
It is claiming your territory,
taking your you breached the walls, but then we killed you. No, but it really,
you fucking did. That's for sure.
But no, it is. And I think we're talking about it for a second off camera. Wifey, you're the first Wifey actress that we've had on, and it's a huge brand now. I think it's the first brand that specific, like Vixen was doing, where it's like,
the first one. We had Jessie Ray on too.
Oh,
Yeah,
we
did have Jessie
have
Ray.
Jessie Ray
Yeah,
on.
yeah, just
But
remember that.
Vixen is the first one to kind of make an actual offshoot of like you know what I mean? Of because like Naughty America had something, but this is actually a specific brand.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very different than anything that the mainstream porn industry has produced so far. Like, it has actual real couples, which is like a question we get all the time. They're like, these people aren't actual real couples. And I'm like, just because we are like OnlyFans or couples or shoot porn and stuff doesn't mean that we're not actually couples.
Yeah.
Like, you have to be comfortable showing your face to be in a porno. You can't be like, oh, I'm Nancy, you know, I'm a secretary, and like, you know, show up on this porno and show your face. Like, people aren't okay with that. You know, they don't want to show their face. So of course you have to like be in the industry somehow to be on there, but it's real couples who are actual like swingers and hotwife couples in their real personal life, even outside of porn. And that's kind of how most people even get into porn or anything, is from being in the lifestyle in the first place.
And not just that, there is a look that it is like all the wifey performers are like absolute rockets. Like everyone's really hot. Like I went to that booth at Exotica and I was like, God damn. Yeah.
I think their performances are like really amazing too, because I think there's so many good porn actresses. Like, there's so many of them who are so amazing, but there are some who, you know, are maybe doing it not so much because they like sex. Maybe they're in it a little bit more for the money and stuff like that. And so maybe they're not as excited for it. But like in this brand, Wifey, like these are like real hot wives who are just like super horny and just love sex. And they're just like, they're fucking people like this in their real life. Like, they're horny. So like they show up to these scenes and like they're really enjoying it. Not to say that there aren't porn stars who don't enjoy it. There definitely are. But like these wives, like they love sex. They love this.
Yeah, because I know it's like any job. Sometimes it can feel like another day in the office. But you're, like you said, you guys are doing stuff where we're shooting these scenes. We're in the industry. We're doing the wifey stuff. But outside of that, you guys are exploring and doing all sorts of stuff. Like you guys go to swinger resorts and stuff too.
Yeah. We frequent Temptations in Cancun.
Hedonism too, or no?
We haven't been to Hedonism. No, we've been to Temptations. We've been to Desire. They're both in Cancun. So it's a pretty quick trip for us.
I heard
to
one
go
was
there.
better. You don't have to say which one. I heard one was like really.
I don't
nice.
mind. I prefer Temptations because it's a younger crowd, but Desire does have some really cool things there too. And Desire is like fully nude. They have like a sex room off of their dance floor club, so you can literally just walk off the dance floor and go fuck people, you know, in the little sex room. It's pretty cool.
So what do you say to the people? Like, I actually went to Hedonism with my ex, and the week I went wasn't great. The talent, it was really American. It was like really like Midwest. No. So what do you say to the people that think that in the swinger lifestyle, you know, they don't, you know, assumption isn't, it's not couple, and we'll bring on your husband in a little bit, but it's not people like you guys. I mean, that's not true.
No, I think it's like real life, you know, like you have like this like 5 to 10% of the population who's like actually attractive and not like super overweight and everything. Yeah. And then the rest of everyone else, at least, you know, here in the United States, is like not good.
Yeah.
You know, so like that's kind of how it is anytime you go to like a club or a swingers resort or something like that. You're going to run into the same thing. And of course, I've been to these resorts, you know, sometimes when there is more attractive people, sometimes when there isn't, but like there always is someone, I feel like. And if you are there and you are also that other someone, like you're going to hook up with those people, basically.
You find who you're looking for in there.
You find the other hot people.
Right.
Yeah.
And do you guys ever get down to crazy stuff when you're at these resorts? Like, have you done like big group things or crazy parties or like what's
I mean, sometimes, like I think the last time we were there, we had like a big orgy with like, I think there was like 8 people total in one room. So we were just like all swapping and fucking and doing all kinds of stuff. So that was fun. Every single trip is different. And every time I go there, I'm like in a different mood. Sometimes I like am only fucking these like super hot dudes, but then like maybe sometimes I go there, I'm like super horny, and I'm like, I'm just gonna see how many guys I can fuck tonight, you know?
Yo, what's the most dudes you fucked in one night?
I'm not sure about one night there, but one time I was there for like 6 days and I fucked 17 guys.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
and some of them were very questionable.
They're like, I can't believe I'm getting it in right now. Dude, good for you. Nice person.
But you have to be like, because this is your job, you have to be really careful with like, making sure that, in terms of like,
STDs.
Yeah. I mean, you use condoms, of course. You be careful, and then you get tested regular. You make sure when you get back, you get tested, and everything's good and clear and everything, and it's all fine.
Is that one of the downsides of that lifestyle? Is that you're now exploring all these different things sexually. You're getting crazy. You're fucking 17 dudes in 6 days. But you gotta wear condoms all the time. Isn't that kind of like I mean,
but it is what it is, And I'm sorry for the guys, but like, if you want to fuck me, then you gotta wear a condom.
That's what it is.
Or you should have been clean and tested showing up here. But I'll like post sometimes that I'm going there, and I'm like, hey, if you show up clean and tested, like come and talk to me, and then like, sure, we can do it raw, but you have to be tested and not fuck anyone else who's untested during that time until you fuck me. So. It happens.
Okay, that makes sense. No, that's it's one of those things where you get to the top of the mountain, you're fucking all the people you want to fuck, and then it's like, nah, you gotta fuck. You gotta wrap it up now.
I don't know. There's something like kind of like, of course, it doesn't feel as good as like fucking raw, but like there's something kind of a little like, I don't know, naughty and like sexy sometimes about like fucking a stranger and like having to wear a condom, I don't know. It's like, and a lot of my fans kind of like that idea too. Sometimes like they like seeing the like condom videos and stuff like that because it's more real too.
Oh yeah, true. I didn't even think about that. You're like, this guy truly is someone who you don't know because he has to fucking wrap it up. There was no preamble or anything.
Well, there was a thing I know. Sometimes I would watch two porn stars, and I don't know the reasons, but this has never been brought up. But sometimes you see like mainstream performers fucking mainstream performers, and for some reason the guy is wearing a condom. So I'm always fascinated by it's not often, but I've seen it, and I don't know the reason why, but I've seen, like, I used to be a huge Bruce Venture fan. I don't think he's in porn anymore, but there were a couple like mainstream scenes and he was like fucking with a condom, and I was like always curious why.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I think there was a time period where they actually did have some kind of like condom law at the time. I don't know when that was, but like condoms were, I think, required for like a small period of time.
Yeah, I just have seen the videos. I don't know what it was, but yeah, I've definitely seen them, because even me, as someone who watches it, like, I want to watch it, like,
most people do.
Yeah.
And now in the realms of like people watching your content, the fans that like it, are you doing the fuck a fan stuff? Because you're like open to hooking up with all these different people.
Oh yeah, I have done some fuck a fan stuff. I have had multiple gangbangs where I recruit very normal guys from Reddit. It's a very lengthy, extensive process. It takes months to like filter through all of these guys, but they're just like very normal guys. I have a theme. They show up. They wear some kind of like mask or something like that.
Yeah.
And then I've even done a fuck a fan event with Lily Lou before for her birthday.
Okay.
Oh yeah, right. That just happened.
Yeah. It was not too long ago.
In Vegas, right?
Yeah. She invited me to come, and because she wanted to have like another girl to kind of help entertain the guys there.
Yeah.
But she wanted to make sure that it was a girl who wasn't going to be offended by anyone coming up and like possibly touching them or something like that, and like being uncomfortable. And she knows, like, I don't care.
You're about that life.
I'm all about it. So now I'm not quite as wild as Lily.
Oh my
I
God,
have a little bit more standards than she does. Or I have standards. Just put it that way.
She is one of my favorite people. And I always want to hang out with her. We always like have talked, like to like link up. Not nothing crazy, but she is like wild.
She's wild, but she's also one of like the nicest people.
Sweet.
She's so sweet.
She was
such
incredible on the podcast too.
Yeah, she came through. She was super sweet, and she
crazy stories.
Oh, she told us about how she had just done like a live stream gangbang on a beach. There's like a nude beach in like Spain or something.
France.
Yeah, France.
Is it France?
Yeah.
And she was just like, hey, whoever wants to come through, fucking hit it up. And that's wild.
So I did that birthday party with her, and she
How
wanted
was
to have
it?
It was great. It was a great event. Like, it's really interesting with these like fan gangbangs. Like, the guys all perform so well.
Really?
Like, they always like all come.
Yeah.
They're all hard because there's like no pressure on them.
Yeah,
And they
yeah.
just come there and like, you know, they can wait in line or step
How many
back.
guys were there?
Oh, at that one, I want to say there was like maybe like 40 guys or something like that at that one. She was fucking for a very long time. I was going to fuck, but then I decided to like be a pre-fluffer before. So I would like fluff the guys, get them hard, and then push them onto Lily.
Okay.
So I did that. I think I made it through like maybe like 15 guys. And then it was like pretty late in the night. And I was like, I'm tired. It's past my bedtime. I gotta go. And then she was there fucking for a couple more hours.
Whoa.
Did any guys come while you're pre-fluffing?
One guy almost did. And it was like, I literally like barely even touched his dick. He was like, no, stop. I was like, save the cum for the birthday girl.
Yeah.
Save the cum for the birthday girl.
You could just see Lily Lou. You bitch! You stole my cum.
Exactly.
Dude, that needs to be on a T-shirt. Save the cum for the birthday girl. Oh my god.
And what does while you're fluffing? What do you're just hand job or also oral or
Yeah, both.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was using my hands and mouth,
That's
you know, just
great-
getting them nice and hard. I think she was fucking like one or maybe two guys at a time. So it was like a little bit more one-on-one. So I would just kind of like keep them ready and get them hard and everything until they were, you know, she was done with the next guy and then keep them rotated.
That's a pretty good fluffer to get. You know what I'm saying? Like you're coming for Lily Lou and you're like, oh no,
yeah, exactly.
Not bad.
Not a bad
Good
deal.
combo, huh?
Yeah.
I know. We want to do another one, I think, sometime around like AVN.
Yeah.
Really?
I mean, that's coming up soon. It's coming up
But
soon.
it'll be more like a double fuck instead of just me fluffing.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But that was her birthday. I didn't want to take that moment away from her.
One thing you were talking about, like, oh, fucking guys to be like, oh, I like to fuck someone who helps me or fuck someone to be nice. You did a thing where you banged a bunch of dudes on Valentine's Day who were alone.
Yeah. So this was not filmed.
Yeah.
This was my present, my Valentine's Day present from my husband for our first Valentine's Day. We knew each other, I don't know, like 5-6 months, I think, by then.
Yeah.
And this again started out as like a joke. One night we're like laying in bed and we're just like, you know, there's so many lonely guys on Valentine's Day. Like, that's so sad, isn't it? Yeah, that's so sad. Like, maybe I should like, you know, find one and like fuck him on Valentine's Day. Like, that would really make a guy's night. He's like all alone and everything. Of
course.
We're like, yeah, we should like go out and find someone. We'll go recruit someone, you know, find them at the bar or something. And then we were like, yeah, but like, there's probably more than one, right? There's probably like several guys who are like lonely on Valentine's Day. Like, maybe we should find a couple.
Yeah.
And we're like, well, you know, what if like they get too nervous or something like right then and there? Maybe we should like plan this, you know?
Yeah.
So I believe we recruited from Reddit. I'm not sure. It might have been like the 3Fun app or something. My husband was kind of always into the more recruiting and stuff like that. So yeah, we I don't know, he like put out a note or something and like messaged a bunch of guys and we ended up recruiting, I think it was like 12 guys for a Valentine's Day gangbang, not recorded. This is before I started filming any kind of boy-girl content. And we had 4 guys show up, which is kind of the numbers game that you play when you have a gangbang, like half show up.
Yeah.
So 4 guys show up plus my husband. So I had a 5-man gangbang for my Valentine's Day present.
A very sweet present.
Yeah.
Very sweet.
nice.
And
Yeah.
I gave them each a little Polaroid picture of me and a rose on their way out.
Oh,
Nice.
that's very sweet.
Hershey kiss.
Yeah. That's something I've been working on a bit about. Do you know Wisconsin Tiff by any chance?
No, I'm not sure.
She doesn't do mainstream, but she's big into like the multi-dude gangbang.
Yeah.
Her and Lily Phillips shot like a 50 or 60 dude anal gangbang.
Oh, okay.
And so like she does a bunch of like a lot of fuck-a-fan stuff.
Yeah.
And she was doing a thing for a long time where she was only shooting with like old dudes, like guys who are like 70 plus.
Yeah.
And like only fucking old dudes. And so I've been working on a joke about how I'm like, this is a nice person. Like when you're an old man, you probably reach a stage where you're like, oh, no one's going to suck my dick again. I got my last blowjob. And then Wisconsin Tiff pops out and she's like, not if I have anything to say about it. Just starts sucking your dick, dude. That's like a Santa Claus kind of figure.
Literally probably made their life.
Yeah, dude.
You should see that. Well, they actually go in the videos with her. Have you ever seen the Instagram videos?
No.
The guys are like so in love. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, it's like literally like some 70, 80-year-old dude who's just like the happiest I've ever seen a man that age.
Yeah.
And so you were stripping, and then there was a progression from stripping to adult work. Like, what was the middle period?
I would say that would be my webcam that I did. I was a
Yeah.
webcam model for off and on for probably like 4 years or something like that.
So when you're off, what were you doing? Like, so you're making money doing webcamming, and then you
Stripping at the same time?
Yeah, I kind of like stripped off and on for a little bit too.
And you were in New Orleans this whole time?
No, that was, I started webcam when I lived in Vegas.
Okay.
So I was in New Orleans for like 3 years. Then I was in Vegas.
Stripping
for
in
3
Vegas.
years. I was stripping in Vegas. I was also a cocktail waitress and a bartender at a couple places there as well.
Did you like stripping at like, where were you, Spearmint or Sapphire?
Mainly Sapphire.
How was it? Incredible?
It was okay. I don't know. It's like, the people who come there, they're all like party, bachelor party, you know? And so like, it's like this massive group of guys, but only one guy is like spending money. Like they're all spending money on him. So like, it looks super crowded and like, yeah, you do make money. It is good money still, you know, but like it was different from New Orleans.
New Orleans was like really good money.
Yeah, New Orleans was very good money and just a different crowd.
Well, just
of guys who were
businessmen.
there. It was businessmen. So it was like the group of businessmen would all come in, all 5 of them. They were all ready to go to VIP rooms and spend their money like right off the bat.
What happens in a VIP room in New Orleans?
Let's see. I got all kinds of tricks. I can light my nipples on fire with matches. I got my upside down trick where I can like shake my ass in people's face.
So it's not like, because I've heard rumors in certain strip clubs in Tampa, someone could take to a VIP and like.
I mean, there's definitely girls who do all kinds of stuff, of course.
There was that.
So.
I don't know if I've said this on the pod, but there's a famous strip club in Toronto called Fillmore's. It's known as like the grimiest strip club.
Yeah. Fillmore's Hotel.
It's like right around the street, right around the corner from like the worst intersection in Toronto.
Rent a room, I think, by the hour.
There's a hotel above it.
Attached to the strip club.
Yeah. But several comedians have been DJs there. So like a bunch of people, there's like a connection between the comedy scene and Fillmore's. And one comic was having his like retirement from Fillmore's. And so a bunch of comics went, we're partying. And this one girl took a liking to me, but I wasn't really looking for that night. But she was on me. And I went, hey, buy me a shot and I'll go up. And she did. And so I was like, all right. As soon as my butt hits the seat, she goes, I'll suck your dick for $150.
Wow, that's a good price.
Yeah, not a bad.
Did you say yes?
No, I was like, I was like, let's just do the dance. I didn't come here for this. Thank you. Because I'm like, I don't know. It's like, we're in Fillmore's. I don't know. It just wasn't not what I'm looking for.
Fillmore's gross.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't like that. They would come in and like check on you and stuff like that.
Yeah, they're pretty strict over there.
But you know, I always made it like a fun experience, you know. I had this couple one time who came in and the lady had like recently had a baby, so she just like was like so full of like milk.
Oh.
And she was like, I'm sorry if I'm like leaking and stuff, because she like took her top off in the room and stuff like that too, because they let the ladies be, you know, a little bit more promiscuous and stuff. And she was like, oh, maybe you want to taste it? And I was like, I don't know, I'm down for anything. So she was like squirting it a little bit. And then I was like, oh, you know what? The house mom upstairs in the dressing room has coffee. Maybe I'll go get us some coffee and like you can put it in there. So I went and got us, all 3 of us. We were just sitting on the couch drinking coffee with breast milk in it. Yeah.
That's wild, dude. Oh my God.
It's really good, actually.
I love it. Yeah.
It's like sweet milk.
Sweet.
It's so sweet. I'm like, no wonder those babies like it.
Yeah. I heard it tastes like cereal milk. That's what I heard it tastes like.
Yeah, it's delicious.
That's absolutely wild. Now, and so you guys, of course, promiscuous in your regular life, and sometimes you guys get down anywhere. You had like, you were on a dance floor once and just got.
Oh, yeah. I think this was also very early on in our relationship. We were at a Halloween party. It was somewhere out here in this area, LA somewhere, maybe Hollywood or something. And yeah, we were on the dance floor and I think I just like dropped down to my knees because his dick was like hard for me grinding on him. I just like dropped down to my knees and started sucking his dick. I just like pulled it out there on the dance floor, like just pulled it out, started sucking it. You know, people started noticing and like forming a little bit of a circle, you know, but no one said anything. Like absolutely no one said anything. And then, you know, after I sucked it for like a couple seconds, you know, I was like, I'm kind of horny. So I just like bent over. I think there was like this like planter or something. I just kind of bent over there and I was like, well, why don't you just stick it in for a minute? So we just like fucked there for a minute.
That's unbelievable.
Whoa.
That's really
That
unbelievable.
is wild. Then people are just like, yeah, fucking. It's like the dance circle where they're like, hey. I don't
think anyone was cheering. They were all just looking like, should we be liking this or not?
Yeah.
Is this weird? Should we say it?
Do you guys get invited to the unspoken parties out here?
Like the Hollywood secret sex
No,
parties?
we
Not
haven't
yet?
been invited to any unspoken
You have?
parties.
Okay, I think
Yeah, let's see.
Okay, I think it's time we get. I think we get your husband on.
Yeah, okay, get in here, my dude.
Okay, so let's
Yeah.
hear the. Do you have the other mic, Eric?
We were both previously married.
But you have like a family and everything.
Oh yeah.
Were you performing before?
No, I was a dork.
Really?
Well, yeah, I'm still a dork, but I hide it a little better.
What were you? What were you doing in like tech or something?
Yeah. I was an automation engineer and a data analyst.
Really? That's so fascinating.
Yeah. I actually got her attention by flicking my Rubik's cube around a little bit.
Really?
That's kind of impressive.
Well, don't. Che is a nerd. Yeah. I'm a nerd. I'm a poker nerd. I love cards. So I like, even today I was like watching like basically the simulators of like guys go through, like they have these different kind of sims and they just go through it, and I love that stuff. But so how did you get involved then?
I mean, basically through her. I always had a dream to be, you know, on a porn set. Like
That's a great dream,
right? Like every seventh grader, right?
Yeah,
like, what do you want to do when you grow up? I want to do porn.
Yeah.
You know, or be a gynecologist, right? And then,
Yeah.
And then the eighth graders inform you that, like, well, you got to do 3 years of gay porn first. And I'm like, damn it, I'll be a gynecologist. And then you're like, well, then you also got to deal with the vaginas that have problems. And you're like,
Yeah.
okay, I'll just make money some other way and fuck girls that way. Yeah.
So that's what you were doing. So you're basically working in tech, and then you guys met. So how did you guys even think about? And we'll get to the sex party, but how did you even think about like shooting together? Is it just?
Yeah, I mean, well, honestly, I've asked every single girl, including the first day I met her. I was like, "Can we film?" You know.
Oh yeah,
literally
I
like
was
all the
stop
time.
being creepy. I just met you.
Yeah. So I'm like, "Can we make a video?"
The first time you're fucking.
Yeah, literally. I was like, because she said she was a webcam girl. I was like, "You want to be my webcam girl?"
I was like, I don't shoot that kind of content yet.
So she's like,
so
maybe
funny.
later, and I'm like, okay, let's put this away.
Yeah, save it. We'll work up to it. We'll get there.
Yeah.
We'll get there. Yeah.
But
So
yeah,
it was
I've always been interested, and then I never thought I didn't even know an avenue how to do it. And then, you know, fast forward many years of us doing our thing, and of course I did have one guy who filmed me because I used to be a bull in the lifestyle. I'd just get on the app, and you know, wives would.
Fet Life.
It was 3 Fun actually.
Okay.
Back when that was more popular, and then I met this couple, and they really liked me. I saw him a handful of times, and the guy, you know, pulled out his phone and started filming. He's like, "Hey, you don't mind, right?" I'm like, "Dude, it's your wife." Like,
Yeah.
I don't mind.
This episode is sponsored by the gooniest site on the internet, Jerkmate.
I know you got a full sack right now. You got to empty it. So go to jerkmate.com.
See tons of models that they have over there. There's even some models that have been on this show.
I know you want to rub one out to them. There's a place to go for that.
Just use offer code 2Goons for a free spend. Sign up now.
2 Goons!
And guys, you can catch the Goons live.
January 31st, I'll be in Austin, Texas with Danny Mullen and Leo DeTavio.
February 19th in Phoenix, Arizona.
February 19th, I'll be in Tampa at Side Splitters.
Get all your tickets at Durena.com or
JJLibermanLive.com.
I'm like, what are you going to embarrass me on the internet?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
bro,
right.
Like, I don't,
fucking your wife.
I don't care.
Right now.
And then after everything was, he's like, "I'm not screwing up your mojo or anything." And I had no idea that was a major issue for guys. Like, you get lights out, you get cameras out, you get people in the room, and then they're like, you know.
Yeah.
So that was never an issue for me. So I'm like, "Yeah, dude, go ahead, bro." And then he's like, afterwards, he's like, wow, why don't you do porn, dude? And I'm like, I don't know. Why don't I? And so it was like in the back of my mind, like, you know, somehow he had to connect. And then yeah, I met her, and she was like, when she was ready to start filming actual boy-girl content, of course, I was a good candidate for that because we were married, we're at home, you know. So we started doing that, and that was basically how it started.
So how do you guys do it now? We've had a couple couples on, and a lot of times we haven't had the male perspective, so that's why it's like always cool if you're willing to come on. How do the jealousy? Is there like, how do you guys make sure that there's no kind of like, because I even with
there's
good,
jealousy.
There's always going to be jealousy.
That's what I was gonna say.
There's always
even
jealousy
with good
there.
communication and even
And
with
we have the best communication.
Yeah.
We're literally helping like counsel couples sometimes.
Really?
All the
Like,
time, yeah.
All the
Really?
time. Because like people they got issues, even porn couples, you know?
Yeah.
But there's always jealousy there. And I think more so with me. Women,
She's the jealous one.
yeah, women
Yeah.
tend to be more jealous. You know, we get more scared of our like, you know, partner leaving us or something like that. We get all these crazy thoughts in our head. You know,
women
we
crazy
can't get-
thoughts.
Yeah, no,
What the fuck?
never.
No way. This is people are not going to believe that.
I definitely have the jealousy issues. He's pretty much like okay with most.
No, yeah, you
everything
seem
most of the
so,
time. He's like
like-
super chill. But I mean, we just talk about everything, you know. And if at any point there is something that I don't like, I know that if I tell him, he will stop that.
Oh,
or he
that's
won't
cool.
do that
In
again.
the moment,
you know.
she doesn't know, but she acts like I'm not gonna stop it, and then I pull back. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you basically just
but like you mean like in the like when you're
oh
fucking?
no, most of the time it's after she's
Oh,
like
okay.
upset that, you know, I spent too much time or did something whatever, and then I'm like, okay, whoa, sorry.
Yeah.
I'll pull it back, or you know, I won't do that anymore.
Okay. Yeah.
so you basically just have to get it off your chest to let it be, because the more
Yeah, kind of.
the more you stew,
If
like
you let it sit there.
oh, that's how you go. That's how you go.
Yeah.
That's how I think
Yeah.
people go legit crazy.
And even sometimes I feel like I still do that sometimes, you know, maybe I do hold on to things for like a little too long and then like I lash out, you know, and he has to like reel me back in. But he has like so much patience. So
Right.
What are the triggers for both of you? You're obviously not, you don't really get jealous, but we'll start with you. What gets you jealous?
so like some people like jealousy. Let's put that out there. Like he likes jealousy.
Yeah, the jealousy for me, like it does exist.
It turns him
but
on
like
though.
it's
He
more
turns it
competitive.
into this like
I was an athlete, everything's competitive, so you know I'm presented with a challenge, and then you know like I wonder if you know if I'm better than that guy. You know? So I go back and
I'm like that too.
and
yeah.
I'm like, nope, I still got her. You know.
Yeah.
So I'm always like comparing myself, you know. But for her, the jealousy is not competitive.
I don't like being jealous. It like
Yeah.
makes me angry and I can't channel it into this like positive energy like he can.
Yeah.
And so for me, the things I don't like I don't like watching and not being involved. So like if he's fucking another girl and I'm there in the room, like I would prefer to be involved. I
Yeah.
don't want to watch. I get super uncomfortable. you know?
Really?
Yeah, I just like it just boils inside of me and then afterwards I'm like thinking about everything.
Actually, it was Lily Lou was the first time that was.
Oh,
an issue.
really?
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. We were on set. I was like,
Yeah, I was like, it was my first time ever doing a scene like that, but she wanted it extremely rough.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
she wanted it. They told me, they're like, what you did was X-rated. We want triple X-rated. And
Okay.
I'm like, okay. So I'm like choking her and slapping her and
And she loves
it.
that.
She was all into it. And after which, you know, we were driving
I was
home.
not into that at the at
She
that
was on
moment.
set watching.
Yeah. Oh, so you weren't in the scene? You were
No.
just-
No, I was just watching.
Yeah.
I was just there with him. That
So
day.
what? So while you're watching, what is it that trigger like in that moment? Is that because it's something you don't want done, or what is that?
In that moment, I was like, what if he really likes that?
Okay.
What if that's something that he really likes and I'm not comfortable doing that and I can't give that to him? And it almost makes me like angry that I can't give that to him. And then like, I'm like, am I going to lose him because like he's going to want to do something like that with people and then
that's so
like
interesting.
not want to like fuck me or something. So it's just like our women's brains just like, we go down the rabbit hole.
but I think, and probably why the relationship goes well is because like I can be like, if I was in your situation, I could be like empathetic to someone feeling that, and it's like, but that's not the case, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
But he doesn't get, he would never get upset at me for like being upset about a situation, you know? He just like talks to me, you know? We just have a conversation, and he's like, he just has to like, you know, confirm to me that like, hey, like, you know, I did that for the scene. Yeah, maybe it's fun, but like, I don't have to do that. Like I love you. Yeah. I'm married to you. I chose to marry you. I'm with you for a reason. You know what I mean?
And I think that was another thing that, I don't know if it was Angela White or Manuel, but they both talked about their scene. There is that thing where it's like, from your perspective as well, you are like, no matter what people think, that people are like, you're fucking, but you are a performer. You are an actor, an actor in that moment. And there is a thing, as soon as someone says cut, that's what they were talking about. You're like, you're out of it now. You like, that's, and
there's
so
people walking around with cameras and lights and paperwork, and it kind of pulls you out of this like moment you're having with that person right there.
Yeah. And even it's like, I could see how if like I was paid to fuck on camera, and they're like, I'm not into like the slapping and choking, but if it was a scene and I was an actor, I'm like, okay, you know?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, for me, I'm like a little more into it now, but it's been like a few years. But at first, I was like, I don't really do that. I had a girl actually date me because she saw my hands. Like they're pretty.
Oh yeah, I did know. What sport, by the way?
Water polo.
Really?
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Seaman.
I just grabbed the ball. Yeah, exactly. Seaman. Yeah, it's like a handle to me. I'm just.
Is
like
that what they're
swimming.
called? Seaman? When you play water polo?
Don't a lot of people call this like I've heard that before though. I don't know.
I thought seaman is like a guy who works on a boat.
Like on a ship.
Yes,
Yeah.
but yeah, what I've heard
like
some,
water, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess I'm a seaman as well. I got a lot of boat stunts on my pages and stuff. So
Nice.
But yeah,
nice.
I'm very familiar with the water. Water polo was great. But yeah, a girl was like, I only wanted to go out with you because your hands, and that was like before I ever did porn or anything like this. And she wanted to be hit. That was my first time hitting a girl because she asked me. She's like, I just want to be slapped, and I could not do it.
Yeah.
Like she basically was like, I'm not really interested if you're not gonna hit me. And I was like, okay. I was like, this is as hard as I went. I was like.
Yeah,
I
can't do the. We've talked about before. I could do it out of the bedroom, but not.
But we gotta get the details on these. You guys are getting invited to these parties.
Yes.
Oh yeah, the unspoken parties. I think I took that as like the ones that aren't ticketed events.
Yeah, like the Hollywood.
Yes.
Well, I mean,
It's in Hollywood too, the one we always go to.
yeah, but we haven't been to like a Hollywood star kind
Yeah.
of party. But we've
not
been
yet.
to like a pretty big naughty.
Yeah,
sex
that's why. Yeah,
party.
that's what. That's what we want.
So
That's
like, there's the Kinky Rabbit Club.
We've heard of
Yeah.
this. We've heard of
Yeah.
this.
We've
Yeah.
been there.
once, yeah.
And so what's that like? What's going down at Kinky Rabbit?
and that's a organization that will like rent out houses.
Yeah, that one is a ticketed event, so it's less interesting to us now. The non-ticketed ones.
The non-ticketed
Those
ones
ones are
sound
fun.
but the ticketed ones. The cool thing about the ticketed ones, I guess, there's two things. It's probably like pre-screened everyone, so everyone's.
Not really.
Oh,
No.
really?
Oh, wow.
It's just like if you pay enough. Like I think
Yeah.
the tickets are like $10,000 or something.
No
Yeah,
what
the membership.
way.
When we first looked into it, but I knew the owner, so he just.
The owner's husband was supposed to come to my Valentine's gangbang.
Oh, okay, yeah,
He
yeah.
couldn't make it.
But yeah, he just put us on the list, and we just attended. But like, I looked into the membership, and yeah, it was like $10,000 for the membership or something.
And
That's
are
wild.
those cool events though?
Yeah, it's super cool. I
Yeah,
mean,
good food and stuff.
Yeah,
good
definitely.
sex.
If you're into that and you have a lot of money, it's worth it because it's a unique experience you're not going to be able to see anywhere.
But what
else.
about now the unticketed events?
The unticketed ones are so good.
Yeah, I guess we
Really?
do go to some parties for like we have some friends who have like parties.
And there's
you
other
know what I
performers
mean?
there
Yeah.
usually.
Yeah, sometimes there's other performers, but most of the people are like regular people
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah.
But they're all very attractive because
Yes.
they're all people that they've like handpicked that
Yeah.
they've all
Yeah.
that this like couple has like fucked before, you know. So
Yeah.
we just went to
Yeah.
a Halloween party one and
in October. Yeah, we've been to that specific one a few times. But yeah, the guy he handpicks them all, and he spends so much money on like decorating.
Really?
He doesn't actually like charge us to go. He just kind of expects like people to give him some money like to cover drinks, cover
Sure.
food, and cover like all the decorations. Like
and clean
I
up
s- yeah, and
afterwards.
clean up.
Yeah.
Hey, well, you can.
It's like $50.
Oh, yeah.
For a couple.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah, just as a little like here's to help clean up. And
dude,
all the stuff.
$50 to get my dick wet? Are you kidding?
Well,
me?
there's
Yeah.
literally 100 people,
There
and
was
they're
a
all
lot of
hot.
people there.
There's not-
Really?
Yeah.
I couldn't find one girl that I wouldn't fuck there.
And so it usually what start times 9, 10 o'clock
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Exactly.
Yeah,
People
yeah.
trickle in throughout the night.
Just kind of mingle and talk to people.
So
a
it's
little
like
bit
hors d'oeuvres and
first.
stuff like
Yeah.
that. And then when does the
they strip you right when you get there.
Oh,
They're like,
you get naked right?
yeah,
Not
like
in a
you
robe?
show up and then like there's like this dressing tent and they're like
No pants.
no clothes from there on.
Yeah.
Really?
Like, do you get like a robe or something if you're chilly?
I think you can wear like underwear.
Yeah,
but
chilly.
no,
You
they
can wear
have
underwear.
Underwear,
Or
okay,
lingerie.
yeah.
or socks or something
Yeah, but you
like
couldn't
that?
wear regular clothes in there.
No.
Right.
Yeah.
So you can walk around like a little comfortable or
Yeah.
something like
a
that.
little bit, yeah.
So how's the breaking of the ice at something like that? If people are
Yeah, who gets started? It's
yeah,
like
that's
everyone's
who-
kind of hanging around.
Isn't
like,
everyone waiting for that?
I have a funny story about that last time we went. Oh my god. So everyone's there for the same reason, right? So I'm like, okay, I know what to do. There's people fucking here. I'm like, let me advertise. So I kind of fluff myself a little bit. I'm like full mast,
Really?
Yeah.
happy and ready to go. And I'm like just looking around, just like.
Yeah.
So.
You like it? You like
Yeah.
what you see?
And then she's sitting right next to me, just like kind of like, just like sitting there smiling.
Yeah.
We're like, obviously we're together and like we're not doing anything. And then and this guy comes up and he's like, "Can I join you too?" And I'm like, sure, yeah. I mean,
Yeah, he was an attractive
he was
guy.
a fine looking
Yeah.
guy. I'm like, sure, And then he like gets on his knees right.
Oh, and I was like,
Oh,
I
he
was like-
went to suck your dick.
Yeah. I was like, whoa, sorry, bro.
yeah.
maybe her, not me. And I was just like, I lost it.
Oh, okay, you walked away.
Funny.
And then he just walked away. I was like, oh wow.
Oh my God, that
Didn't work out how he thought.
Well, it didn't work out. I thought either. I was like, maybe I shouldn't advertise so much.
so it is pretty. I mean, that's kind of good thing that it's pretty open and
They have a mixture of different people.
yeah,
there.
that's
yeah,
cool. But that is
How
so.
do you get the invite? Like, well, I'm not that we're hunting.
How do
You gotta
I
know.
get the
You
invite?
gotta know
Yeah,
someone.
you gotta know
Yeah.
someone
Yeah.
who knows
I mean, if-
someone. You gotta
if
have
there's-
fucked someone as a
Yeah.
thank you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I guess that's how you like go do a
I
qualifier.
knew that couple because I was a bull, and so they had my contact information
Right.
from before.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh yeah, I got a new girlfriend at the time. We're married now, but new girlfriend, like we should go. And they're like, oh yeah, totally bring her. So she came because she knew me, and then of course, like if you guys really were interested, then,
I am.
okay. Well then there you go.
Do I
Yeah,
need
yeah.
to get my hair surgery at Turkey first, or is this cool?
No, I mean honestly, if you're in decent shape, you're
Yeah,
fine.
and I'm packing. Kids
There you
packing.
go.
So
There
Kid's
you
yeah.
packing.
go.
He's in good
Yeah.
shape. Yeah, I'm
That's
sure.
He's doing
I'm sure-
keto when we get back.
I do
so,
keto
yeah.
for 10 days before Christmas, and I'm going to cheat on Christmas and then back to keto. So.
Yeah.
There you go.
So he can lean out. He's getting
Lean out.
ready for this. When's the next big one? Like a springtime?
Well,
I don't think they've told us
Well,
that.
if you want to practice, maybe you should go to the AVN thing that she was talking about.
we are going to be at AVN.
Yeah, we don't have any official plans yet, but the idea was we're supposed to do the fan gangbang thing again.
Really?
With Lily, yeah.
Oh, JJ, there's your
So yeah,
that's
you
your
just show up to the club, make sure you're tested, you get a wristband.
Yeah.
Make sure you sign the release forms.
Dude, you gotta be
Don't wear a mask.
tested.
Talent tested in Vegas. I could probably
Hydrated.
talent test. And,
Viagra.
Yep.
You got to go
I'm-
in there and perform well. This is your like if you can't flunk this.
No.
Because if you flunk this, you're not getting the invite to the
Just
next
wear a
thing.
mask, and then if you succeed, take it off and be like, I'm the man.
Yeah.
If you
Well,
don't succeed, just run
It
away.
was
from it.
JJ all along.
well, what I would do without, because obviously I do want to protect, we're comics, and
Yeah.
that's what I want to do. And there is like a fine line from doing this and actually like being, I love Adam 22, but I don't want to fuck on cam.
Yeah.
But I love that. But I would be stunt cock. Stunt cock is
Yeah, wear a mask if you want.
yeah, or titty fuck, yeah, but titty fuck for sure on like to hold the.
Me and Adam are fucking someone tomorrow.
Are you really?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Are
yeah.
you doing plug talk or are you guys? Oh, sick.
Yeah, not her, a different girl.
Yeah.
Oh,
Some
okay.
girls.
That's sick.
Yeah, because I know. Sometimes they do that. They'll have the girl come on and then they do.
I
like,
do
an
love.
scene. Yeah.
He brought me on when before I popped, and me and my other buddy, and he brought me on. It was like people because we were talking like this, and people did it. This
It was on No Jumper.
It was on No Jumper.
I think this is pre-plug talk too.
This was pre-plug talk. People were not cool with the episode.
Yeah, because JJ has gone both ways. So he's talking about sucking dick and all sorts of stuff.
In my 20s, I did a lot of gay shit.
And so the No Jumper crowd, the hardcore rap fans, were not like into JJ's lifestyle.
But that wasn't the whole. That wasn't the reason. Like I want. It kind of threw me for a loop because we weren't going to tell the story, but it just. I don't know why, but it just happened. And so within the first 5 minutes, that was a conversation. People were like, what the fuck?
Well, he loves that kind of controversial topics.
Oh,
Adam.
Yeah.
He'll bring stuff up.
I swear he put me on a
that,
show one time and like tricked me. I thought it was hilarious, but there's like a dating show and he's like, oh, you can win a scene with Adriana Chechik. And then it was like, he already knew us and we've been on a show before. So then she gets on there and she's looking for love. Yeah. So we go on the show and he's like got a earpiece and he's like, and I go up and meet her and she's like, oh yeah, this is great. And he's like, ask him if he's married. Ask him. She's like, and literally like she went through 20 dudes, like meeting them, saying hi, and like did not ask one guy. Yeah. And honestly, like I knew half the guys in there because they were performers too. They're all in relationships. Yeah. She didn't ask anybody. And then he gets in her ear and she's like, are you married? I'm like, yes. Yeah. And she's like, really? What are you doing here? And I'm like, I don't know, actually.
Yeah, no, I was told to show up at this time.
No, I told her, I was like, I think I improvised. I was like, well, I was told that I could have a girlfriend if it was you. Oh. So
that's a good line.
It was okay, it went okay, but she still kicked me off for being a douchebag.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Too bad.
Yeah, I know. But I texted her after anyway, and then we got the scene.
Yeah.
Oh, you did?
I did, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's
great.
sick.
Yeah, she's a sweetheart.
She's a dream guest for us.
Yeah, that's a dream. We had our first. We had Angela White, which was crazy.
Yeah. But Adriana, the way I've always described Adriana to people who don't understand, it's like you have like Hulk Hogan, who is like, he's like kind of this like star child, but a lot of people, if you watch like a Hulk Hogan match, it would maybe be kind of like a lot of fluff, not too intense. But then you had like Mick Foley. Mick Foley was Mankind. He would like staple his forehead and do like crazy shit. Adriana Chechik is the Mick Foley of porn. Like she's doing shit like she got fucked in pile driver so much her brain stem started coming out. Like that's fucking, because she did a quadruple anal. Like that is like, she puts her body on the line every fucking day for the fucking scene, dude. Yeah.
And hey, I'm just gonna throw it out there. Still tight as can be.
Wow, that's great.
Literally, she's great. Yeah.
I know.
That's great.
I can't remember where it was, but it was Adam 22 and Lena were getting interviewed, and they were asking like, has there ever been a girl that like has made you feel weird, Lena? And she's like, one time Adriana Chechik, when she was sucking Adam's dick, he made a noise that I've never heard before.
Oh my god! Yeah, before we got started, I was like, holy shit! She just drops to her knees. She gets her fingers and she's like,
really?
And just starts fucking her throat with her fingers, and then like she's like, and then just goes for it.
Just like brings up all the phlegm and
exactly.
shit.
I was like, oh.
She lubes the throat.
Yes, by finger fucking herself.
That's
she like grabs the dick. She's like, 1 second, sir. All right, I'm ready.
That's wild, dude. Yeah. Oh my god, trained professional out there. See, that's what I'm talking about, dude. We gotta get her on, dude. I've messaged her. She has, but we will.
We will. Sure. Yeah.
Last thing we want to ask you guys. Is there like a limit? Like you guys have like some people who are swingers or open relationships.
Soft limit.
The soft limit. What do you guys like your do's and don'ts? What do you guys put a line on?
I mean, I don't do anything directly with guys.
Okay.
So if she's like, I'm not gonna eat cum. I'm gonna like if there's like cum on her, I'll fuck her still. Yeah. And cum in her, I'll still fuck her, but I'm not gonna like interact with it directly.
Like DP and stuff.
Yeah,
like that.
DP's fine. Yeah. DVP's fine. But not direct guy stuff.
Yeah.
And then other than that, we don't really have limits. There's soft limits, basically like we're not ever going to be to a point to where it's like, hey, you fucked that up really bad. I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's basically like, hey, that was a little over. I'm not sure I like that anymore. So why don't you pull it back a little bit? Which I've done.
I think, and we've brought this up a couple of times. I think that's good. I think that's like really healthy because like Max and Haley were telling us about a situation where Max was like, "You can do whatever you want," and then Max saw and he's like, "Yeah, I didn't like that."
Yeah.
But you know, you always have to kind of like move the goalpost just to make sure everything's
We've
kosher.
shifted it a few times, but
Yeah.
like
We don't really prefer to like hook up with couples so much anymore, like when we're at like swingers resorts and stuff like that, because like the guys like can fail like almost like it's literally
like
almost
19 for 20.
100% of the time almost, because like he's over there like plowing
Destroying,
the guy's wife,
yeah.
and the guy is like watching it and he just like goes
Yeah,
low.
you
And
can't
so like
fucking love
we don't
that.
really like we do a lot more like separate play
Yeah,
with people. I'm like, you know, if there's a couple who's like super interested, I'm like, I know how that's gonna go. I'm like, why don't you either you guys split up, or you know, you just go fuck his wife, and then like I'll go find someone else.
That is
you know?
so funny.
That-
Like a guy.
It's like, what the fuck's happening?
literally
He's just like,
Every time.
she won't even do couples anymore. She's like, no, I'm not doing that. It's like 19 for 20. There's like been one.
So basically, you have some guy with a fucking flaccid dick looking. Over.
that's
Yes.
Every
he's
time.
just like,
Yes.
what have I done?
But you would
Dude,
think he would
someone-
find that hot, though. That was
Big J Okerson has a story about
That's
that.
what you. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, actually, one time the guy didn't lose it, but he was so focused on his wife getting fucked, he wasn't interested in you.
Yeah.
So that did happen.
well. That's the so that is the thing. It's not that he's not into you. He wants to watch his wife get fucked.
Yeah.
Well, it's like that was only one time out of like the 20 times where
Yeah.
he was so interested in his wife he couldn't pay attention to her. The other times, they just couldn't
just
focus.
fail.
They're just like too
Yeah.
much is going on
Literally 95% of the time.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
for couples.
So, like he thought it was gonna be this hot thing. Look at this hot lady. Like right on. I can't wait to bang this chick.
I think a lot of people that we end up fucking at like the swingers resort, like a lot of them are like, it's their first time like ever doing something like
And you're
that.
like
we
professional.
crack virgins
Yeah,
all the
we
time.
crack these virgin swingers like
That's
all
pretty.
the
They're
They're
time.
like, we've been interested,
Yeah.
but we're not sure. And
Oh,
They're
and
like,
they-
we've never done anything like this before, and we're like, don't worry, no pressure.
That's pretty hot. though.
Bro, dude,
Yeah.
yeah, that would
Yeah.
it'd be hard for it to be like, yeah, I'm not ready for this lifestyle.
But other than that, I mean, soft limits. Like, I mean, there was a time she put a soft limit on like, hey, you know, because I'll do collabs a lot, and she'd be like, no more than like one a week.
Okay,
And
yeah,
if I do 2 a week, I'm like, oh, they canceled and they rescheduled, and she's like,
I get offended if my like quality time with him is like interrupted. That's
For
what
sure,
offends
yeah.
me more than him like fucking someone.
yeah.
You know, so
Well, because that's the thing is, at the end of the day, you guys are in a relationship. And
Yeah.
like you're like, we
Yeah.
want to, like, I need more.
I need to be connected with you still. We're working such opposite schedules. Like I need to still have that time at home with you sometimes.
100%.
so if she's on set or something, and I've already done my 1 or 2 collabs, I can do another one. It's fine because
Yeah.
it doesn't interrupt.
Yeah, I don't care. Fuck as many girls as you want while I'm on set.
Well, right, because you're getting
Because she's busy anyway. So I
Yeah.
try to do my best to schedule them while she's. But that's basically the only real rule we've had is like I've got to keep it at a level to shooting,
Yeah, we really don't have too many rules.
and it's not a hard level. It's
Yeah.
like a.
Unless rent goes up, then you're like, oh, I gotta go back to 2 a week.
Yeah, then we got
Yeah.
we got to bring these fucking pussies in, man.
If there's another, 'cause
Then,
if-
yeah, the economy crashes.
Like
You lose some of
another
them stocks.
COVID,
Holy
yeah.
fuck!
Speaking of comedy, I had a guy on set. He was literally paid. He was a comic. I don't remember his name. I'd have to look him up. But yeah, he was an extra, and we tied him up. And like I was like throwing the girl on top of his lap. He might talk about this. He's like, oh, this is gonna be
Yeah, he
golden
does extra
material.
work in pornos,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
He does extra work in
That's so
pornos,
funny.
and he played like the best cuck I've ever seen.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah, like she tied him up. He was blindfolded. I walk in, you know, I was like supposed to be like a special forces guy, and like I come in and like he's still tied to a chair. He's like trying to scoot around to see what's going on. I like grab him, throw him on the couch.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then I like bend her over and like throw her on him, and I'm like fucking her ass and stuff.
Oh, that would be a great extra.
Was he Asian by any chance?
No, he wasn't.
Oh, okay, I was thinking it was Yoshi. That's what I thought. Oh, yeah,
Yoshi,
yeah.
yeah.
And then I was like, here, bro, hold her legs up so I can fuck her better. He's like sitting there with his like handcuffs, and he's like holding her leg like, and he was like fake crying. He's like, oh, my wife. I've never got to fuck your ass, and he's destroyed it. He did so good. He did so good.
That's awesome, dude. Gotta figure out who that comic is.
Yeah, that's really fun.
Dude, well, this has been great, guys. Thank you so
Great
much.
episode.
Awesome episode. Into this,
We can go on for hours if you want.
oh, dude, we'll have you guys back 100%. Into this camera right here. Can you let everyone know where to find you?
Yes, if you just Google Danielle Renae and Richard Glaze.
Yeah, my handles are the Mega Daddy on all socials. So,
Right on. Perfect.